smartphone manufacturer Huawei has firmly placed itself in the smartphone game with the Honor series devices, which are doing a recommendable sales in the East right now. The late one to create the waves is obviously the Honor 6 Plus. While this device has been released in India at a price of Rs 26,000, Huawei has delivered a smartphone that's worthy of your attention. Now, let's find out the features of the smartphone before you plan to buy it from the Flipkart, where it is exclusively available. In terms of design, the Honor 6 Plus takes a couple of inspiration from different flagships existing in the market. The middle frame of the phone looks very similar to the iPhone 6 Plus and also to the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. The flat sides going curvy at the bottom of the edges are very similar to Sony Xperia phones. The button layout is present on the right side of the device. With the Honor 6 Plus, you have got a smartphone that's large enough to need two hands to operate. It's got a glass back and front and a rim that's made of plastic with embedded metal strips. But the simplistic, elegant and sleek design with the Honor logo on the back gives you a good feeling about the phone. This device comes with a 5.5-inch IPS LCD display with a resolution of 1080x1920 pixel across its face. That is 401 pixel per inch, which is sharp enough to compete with all but the 2K displays on the market today. The viewing angles are good and the display is crisp. Inside, you will find a processor you may not have heard of before, which is HiSilicon 925. This is the combination of quad-core Cortex-A15 CPU and a quad-core Cortex-A7 CPU with Mali T628 MP4 GPU, which of course promises you a performance of an octa-core CPU. While the performance is okay, it is not as super smooth as the newest Qualcomm or Nvidia processor devices like HTC One M9 or for example HTC One M8. But for the basics, this processor delivers a fine experience. Even playing games like Asphalt, you would never know the difference between this and much more powerful processor. An odd configuration here means that you have got the option of using one of the two SIM slots as a micro SD card slot. If you do, you get up to 128 GB of additional space over the standard 16 GB or 32 GB. You will also have a 3 GB of RAM to roll with. The Honor 6 Plus has one main claim to fame, and that is the dual camera setup. Two 8-megapixel camera sits on the back of the smartphone and another 8-megapixel camera rests up front. With dual camera at its back, you will have a collection of neat camera tricks at your fingertips. This means a defocusing sort of effect as well as an array of built-in filters. The photos are good, they are not spectacular. But like any smartphone camera worth its salt, if you are good, you will be able to make a great photos here. Dual focus system is neat and it's still a bit of trick. And I can't imagine choosing the camera for this one feature, but it works. To test this, set your camera on a still platform and take a photo in a place with the object at a multiple distances, and you'll be able to see the magic once the photo is processed. Like Honor's other phones, the software is mashup of Android and the company's own UI, which is EM. The Honor 6 Plus runs on Android 4.4 KitKat, so no Android Lollipop update just yet with the EM UI 3.0. You'll have to live without some core Android features like App Drawer and a user interface that still doesn't feel as sleek as something like HTC Sense UI. But the navigation is clean and soft and the keys are customizable. It can be swiped away if you want to open up a real estate. Even input customization is also available, like gesture on the lock screen. Notification panel is also one of the main highlights, which shows your notification in the chronology order. Elsewhere, there is a 32 GB of internal storage with a micro SD card slot and powered by a hefty 3600 mAh battery, which should see you throughout the day. If you want dual SIMs, that's thrown into, and they are the active kind, so are always available to switch between the two. There is a 4G LTE support as well, effectively letting you have one 3G and one 4G connection. The battery of this phone might work for you for a day and a half, which is pretty decent compared to the other high-end phones. As an update to the Honor 6, the Honor 6 Plus has the making of another great value Android phone. All in all, it's a combination of a nice performance, clean interface and the lovely screen with a powerful battery. After a few weeks of use, one thing is clear. With the Honor 6 Plus, Huawei isn't messing around. While this device has been released in India at a price of Rs 26,000, Huawei has delivered a smartphone that's worthy of your attention. In the future, we hope Huawei will be able to continue the path to the highest quality as they penetrate in the Indian market with the devices in the near future. For now, here's what they have got brewing in the Honor line of smartphones with the 6 Plus. If you like this video, just click the like button and subscribe to our channel GizBot.